Hello YouTube. I've just started recording again. Would you like to see some more Dwarf Fortress? Fortress? That's not what it's called. Dwarf Fortress. Let's have a go, shall we? Let's start it. As of last time, we've got ourselves in a fairly sustainable position. We've got our farm now inside the walls of the fortress. We have a bridge that possibly can be raised and lowered. I'm not entirely sure at this stage because I haven't kept note of whether or not someone's hooked up the lever. We can actually check that though, can't we? Apparently it's done, so we'll just take that as given that it works. I know it's probably better to test it, but I'm not going to do that because I'm too lazy. Okay, are these guys training in the barracks now? What have we got here? Cadol the peasant. There are no animals left. So, what's that got to do with the price of eggs? Okay, it looks like these beds have all been picked up. We've got no stockpiles for them. I feel like stockpiles are a big issue at the moment. And so once we've got some progress on finding the cavern layer, which we should be getting some relatively soon, right? We're going pretty gosh darn deep. And with the number of miners we have, they're doing it very quickly. Every now and again a piece gets left behind, but only because it's been designated by a dwarf who's far away. Yeah, look, they're churning through these caverns pretty damn fast. You know what? They've dug the first cavern baffle. I should probably fill that with cage traps, shouldn't I, immediately? Let's do it. Build trap cage trap. Am I going to fill it fully? I'll start here and see how many we can get in. Dunk, 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 dunk. I've still got quite a few mechanisms left. Have I got mechanisms on order? That's an important question to ask. Got plenty of traps. We run out of mechanisms. Okay, let's have a look and see if we've got any mechanisms on order. No. So if I type in mechanisms and get some rock mechanisms made, I would like. Let's make 100 of them. Why not? Keep a stockpile. Okay. That's that. We're actually working now. That's good. Still digging down. Have they got to the next cavern baffle yet? Not quite, but they're nearly there. Oh, and they're on the floor. Fantastic. Still no sign of caverns, but that's okay. What I would really love is to breach a cavern on the ground floor of the cavern from the side, for once, rather than just piercing through the top with an up-down stairway that I've designated. But I suppose beggars can't be choosers, and I don't really know what's on this map. I know at least one of you, Fortrix indeed, at least one of you has played this map quite a bit and seen pretty much everything it's got to offer, because I can't remember, is it you, Ocelot, or is it someone else? But somebody's gone through here and knows that there's no fluxstone and such. But hopefully I'll be able to find the cavern. Hopefully. Maybe I might get a little bit cheaty and reach out for some guidance. We'll see. Ocelot has revealed it. Well, if you think you could expedite the finding of the cavern layer, I mean, I'm not going to complain about spoilers for this map. Certainly not. Am I likely to penetrate a cavern layer here if I keep going on this pattern? Or am I wildly off the mark? Am I going to get all the way down to the Magna Sea before anything good happens? You have to see. Okay, we've got this. Is that the second or the third cavern baffle? It's the second. The third, sorry, this is the second. Okay. What other kind of traps can we put in? We don't have the mechanisms yet, so realistically we just have to start being patient and waiting for stuff to turn up. How is our military looking now, actually? I'm going to be a bit bold, leave this going, and let's put it in the military screen, actually. We're not going to leave it going. We're going to have a dwarf therapist, and we will have a little goosey gander at our military squad. Sort by squad. There we go. Up to the top. So we've got one squad, trust orbs. They're not incredible, but they're starting to fill out these base skills, and Sanctum certainly is pretty good. He needs a sword, so maybe I should make a sword for him. You know what? He's pretty good with it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put in an order for a sword. Let's go back over here. Let's go out of the military screen and back into the job orders. Q S W O R D. What sort of sword? I mean, we could make him a steel one. I mean, it's a good metal for a sword. Let's do it. Let's make him a steel short sword. And I'm going to make just the one, and hopefully it will turn out as an absolute masterpiece. But we shall see. Okay, who else have we got? And what are they good at? Let's take a little peeky poo again. So, we've got a hammer dwarf. That's not a problem. We've got silver hammers all over the show. There's another swords dwarf. I should probably make another sword, actually. And the spearmen, well, they've got the artifact spear. So, hopefully, that will work in their favour. Okay, so the military's looking good there. But I need to create a second military squad. I need to create marks dwarves, because we've got two artifact we've got an artifact crossbow and an artifact bow, and I don't think we can use the bow, can we? Or can we? I've just noticed there's no door on the office of that guy, and let's set the office up for him. Where is he? There he is. Make throne room or study. Bingo. Assign the chair. It's going to its party pooper, isn't it? Let me just check that in Dwarf Therapist. I'll be right back. Yes, it's party pooper. No problem. In that case, let's give party pooper that room. Auto allocate to the captain of the guard. Fantastic. And this, do we want to make it his dining room as well? I don't think so. That seems unnecessary. Let's check his requirements and see how happy he is with that. He still has some. Needs quarters, a dining room, a weapon rack, and an armor stand. Of course, I think we decommissioned some of the armor stands and weapon racks from the other rooms. So yes, we have. Here's his armor stand next to his cabinet, and then I would like a weapon rack. Good. Next to that. Fantastic. Now he just needs a dining room and a bedroom, so we'll go down to the dining hall. He can have this one at the bottom. No? There we go. Make a dining room. Bingo. Minimum size. Done. Assign the table. Goes to party pooper. Auto allocate to the captain of the guard. Bang. And if we go up here, we should see the same for the mayor. Auto allocate to mayor. Yes, please. That'll do. Right. What other nobles require a dining room? Let's have a little look. He still needs quarters. No one else requires a dining room, though, by the looks of things. They just need meagre offices. Okay. Okay, not too bad. Should we put some Simon Swerwer back on as well? Just realised we've been playing in silence for so long now. There we go. This is what we like. I love this one, but I know that the difference in the sound rate that I hear it and you hear it causes an awful offset of my singing, so I will try to resist humming along. Let's make Party Pooper a bedroom. This one belongs to the mayor, I believe. Oh, that is annoying, that statue. Let's remove that. Remove that. Fantastic. And then designate. That's still designated for smoothing. That's fantastic. Build. Statue. Statue can go over here. There we go. He's got a statue. What was that a statue of, by the way? Let's just check that. Stop the removal. How do I view it? Ah, there we go. Obsidian statue of Einod. Enter view. Einod ink control. Is that the mayor? Let me just check that quickly. I think that might be the mayor. Got an actual picture of him. Yeah, it is. He is the mayor. Had a statue of himself in his bedroom. That was just random luck that happened, but it's been changed now. We're going to have something else. Just so we can get that final corner done. Right, bedroom below. Who does this belong to? It belongs to a peasant. Okay. What about this one? Also belongs to somebody. This one hasn't been made a bedroom yet. So this one will belong to our captain of the guard. There he is, right at the top, of course. And then we'll auto-allocate him that bedroom. Fantastic. Okay, so that's good. Let's unpause the action. Party Pooper now has most of his requirements met. He needs modest quarters. Why is that yellow? Oh, he has modest quarters. He needs just quarters. Okay, okay, well that's fine. If we go down to his bedroom then, which is the one by the well, we can designate it for smoothing. And hopefully that will increase the value of his bedroom by some levels. There we go. And once that's done, we can start putting furniture in, which was our mistake with the mayor's bedroom, of course. You can't hear any music? Okay. Ah, I can see why. Is that better? Has that been muted for the entire stream? Was there any music at the beginning of the stream? Oh my goodness. Oh well, never mind. Tell me if it's too loud as well. I can turn it down. Okay. You still can't hear it? Oh, it's good now. Okay, good. Right. There goes the army of smoothers. That's good. If they break the law, would that make them smooth criminals? Oh, God. Ugh, Michael Jackson puns. Come on, scoundrel. Play nice. Okay, they've dug out pretty much everything I asked them to down here. Oh, no. Hey! Here we go. We found a cavern. An expansive cavern. You have discovered an expansive cavern deep underground. Oh, very nice. Okay, so where have we clipped into this? Okay, I see it. Right. Oh, hang on. Mouse pointer? Right there. Okay, so first things first. We're going to cancel these diggings. So, down one. DX. What? No. D. There we go. X. Okay, cool. And then we take this. Just do that. Go down a few floors, all the way past that. And then as we go up, we shouldn't see any stairs designated for digging. Fantastic. Good. Right, let's let everybody get out of that area. Nobody's actually going into the caverns, are they? I don't think so. It looks like a very minor breach, actually fairly high up a cliff face. That's okay. That's good. And then, once that miner's decided to go back, you're going home, right? Oh, let's unpause it, and then they'll actually do something. Yep, everybody's left. So DX, we no longer need this being dug out. However, I'll put the music on and it immediately stops. It's useless. Like this. There we go, that's better. Okay. So... Ah, Ocelot ran out of beer. I didn't even have any, sir. I wouldn't have minded some this evening, but I just couldn't be asked to go and get it. So, where are we? I'm going to put a wall in here. So, build, capital C, W. No, I'm in the wrong menu. Build, capital C, W. There we go. There's a wall. Pop that there. Make it out of nice blocks. And that should close everything off. Fantastic. Then, once that's done, don't go down there, doggo. You're not coming back out? Alright, you came back out, but, you know, be careful. Oh, we built the sword. We need to build another one, don't we? Sword. Steel short sword. Just one, please. And let's take a look at the one we've made. JM... That's not how it's done, is it? Z... Stocks... E... Sword. Okay, so... Training swords. What are they? Fuck off. Steel short sword. There we go. Finally crafted. Oh, I'm quite pleased with that. Silver two-handed sword. Oh my goodness. Actually, we could find a lot of the stuff that we don't really need. Let's quickly do that. Z stocks E steel. Let's melt all these bad boys down. I mean, I don't need all these steel anvils, do I? Let's just melt them. What's the key for that? Capital M? Yeah, baby. Oh, wait, none of these things are being melted, though. Look, they've all been assigned for melting, but none of them are actually getting done. Why is that? That's forbidden. Why are you forbidden? Melt. Steel pick, inner job, and steel short sword. Well, that's going to be used. We're going to assign that to... Who are we assigning it to? Let me come back up to the surface. I'll just toddle off to Dwarf Therapist to check. It was Sanctum, and then Plutonium Jesus after that. Okay, so military, equipment, Sanctum, weapon, specific weapon, And then you can have the steel short sword. Lovely. Right, has Party Pooper got a weapon? He has, but he's the wrong guy. It's supposed to be Sigan. No. Okay, Sigan. Sigan. Right, W. Specific weapon. El Docadol. There we go. And Party Pooper. What weapon do you use? Let's have a little look at what Party Pooper uses. Party Pooper has no weapon skills, so we can pretty much go freeform and assign him any weapon we want. So let's do that. Specific weapon. What have we got? What is Nogslatsu on Stockington? I'm assuming it's the thingy, isn't it? The bow. Let's not get too excited. Let's give him a silver warhammer. We've got so many of them. It's good to have people using them. Zon. What do you use, Zon? What is your weapon of choice? His weapon of choice is a hammer. Well, that's very easy to supply him with. We will do that forthwith. Weapon. Specific weapon. Silver warhammer. There you go. Brilliant. Plutonium Jesus uses the sword. We don't have another one of those yet. Sigan uses the spear. This guy, Othsalot, I'm presuming. Let's have a little look and see what you can use. Nothing. In fact, none of the other members of the military have any weapon skills, so they're basically going to end up with hammers, I think. Hammers. Weapon, specific weapon. You can have this warhammer. Cadol, you too. Silver warhammer. Down here, there it is. Kitcrossed, also a silver warhammer. Go. Kogan, yep, you guessed it, silver warhammer. There we go, and then Zafan, you also get a specific silver warhammer. There you go, brilliant. Everyone's tooled up. No armour yet, but that's okay. They should be getting some good training. Speaking of which, I'm going to check their schedule. Train. Minimum number of dwarves to train, 8. Every month of the year. Sleep in barracks at will. Let's do that. There we go. There we go. They sleep in the barracks. And inactive, they're uniformed. I don't think that's right, is it? Well, they're always active, so it doesn't matter. Let's just let that stand as it is. And then come out of here, because we haven't really even begun to approach the armour situation. We haven't even started. Ocelot would like to be a wrestler if possible. Fuzzy Logic would like to rage. Well, I mean, I think you've got. Are you in the military, Fuzzy? I think you are, aren't you? No. But you do have some military skill. What is it you do in the fortress again? Let's have a quick peek. I remember you've got hammering skill. Instead of sorting by squad, I'll sort by has nickname. And then Fuzzy Logic, there you are. Yes, you have Hammerdorf skill. What do you do? Let's have a look at your role in the fortress. You are a cheese maker. How do you fancy a new job? Fancy joining the army? Fancy being part of a new squad? Although, having said that, realistically, my next squad should be Mark's Dwarves. Let's check to see who we've got with Mark's Dwarf skill. Sort by squad again. There we go. And the Mark's Dwarf skill. There we go. Ah, we've got 3 candidates. Oh, Fuzzy. You're actually one of the candidates. Can we give you a hammer and a crossbow? Okay, Fuzzy, how do you fancy going into battle with our artifact crossbow and being the leader of the new squad? How does that strike you? Feel good? Feel like fun? Or are you worried about untimely death? We'll see, we'll see. Otherwise it's going to be one of these other guys. Okay then. You can be our head of the new squad. Let's set that up while we're here. Let's go back to the game. Press M. And we're going to go to Create Squad. Bang. Okay, we're not going to start with a uniform. And our militia commander is not going to be Zas. It's going to be Fuzzy Logic. There we go, Fuzzy Logic. The Balanced Trumpets. Exciting. Right, I'm going to find the next 2 lads with some combat skill with a bow. It's Atir Nihilast and Olin Berochrist. Let's go and look for Atir Nihilast. Atir. If I just do a search. Ah, shit. Q. Search. That was it, yeah. At tier. There he is. The Weaver. You can go in. There we go. And the other guy is... what was his name? Olin Bekururist. Whatever. Okay, let's search for him as well. Oh, it's not Olin. That's Olib, I typed. There he is, the Diagnoser. Ah. You know what? I don't care how good you are. We need some shooty boys in our squad. Right, and the next lot I can just make up from rando peasants. So, if you just bear with me, I'm going to go over to Door Therapist and leave you here looking at this text. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll bring you with me. And we'll just find... what do we need? 7 dwarves who are suitable for bow using, maybe. Let's look for it now. Actually, if I read these dwarves... there we go. The Balanced Trumpets is now a squad, and I can just assign them straight from here. What a genius! So, we're going to sort by... on the roles screen. Where is it? It's Mark's Dwarf. Is that even a skill on here? I don't think it is it? Ah, drat. Okay. The fighty skills aren't on this list. Is there another one? Let's add military alt, maybe? Let's look at military alt, see what that shows us. Ah, okay. Yes, shows the aptitude for those things. Okay, Mark's Dwarf. Have we got anybody who's a particularly good fit for marksmanship? Udib? He's got a 56. Well, nobody's got massively good one. Apart from Fuzzy, who's 85. Okay, so people at the top of this list here we can basically have a little look at. Because they're not shit. Some of them do have weapon skills. Adequate spearmen. But then again, we want these guys to be ranged, so it's not really a big deal. You know what? I'm just going to spam peasants in. Let's sort by profession. Find ourselves some peasants. Ast. Oh, you lucky boy. You're going in. Oh, not change nickname. It's assigned to squad. The Balanced Trumpets. Rimtar, likewise. Balanced Trumpets. Kogan, you're going in. Assigned to squad, the Balanced Trumpets. Vutok, you too are going to be joining the army. Udil, what about you, Udil? You're going in. Assigned to squad, the Balanced Trumpets. Rith, you are now in the Balanced Trumpets. There we go. We've got 9 in there now, and we want one more. Let's have Unib here. Unib, assigned to squad, the Balanced Trumpets. Let's commit those changes. Go back to look at the screen and escape out. Go back in. There we go. Balanced Trumpets have a full complement. Now, we need to go and look up our artifact weapons. Let's have a little look. Hello, Vasikan. Welcome to the stream. Shooty Boys and Rando Peasants sounds like a great title for a rap album. A rap album from like 1100 AD. Verily forsooth, motherfuckers. No, verily forsooth, fuckers of mothers. Stabbers of aunties and punchers of brothers. Yeah, okay, maybe I'm not the best rapper in the world, but I gave it a shot. Oh. Okay, so what do we got here? A copper crossbow. That means we've got 2 crossbows. We've got a pomelo wood crossbow and a copper one. Which would you prefer, Fuzzy? Would you like Ngoslastangu Osloxunan, Mountain Rampart, the named amusement, the copper crossbow, or would you prefer Deviance Rooms, the Scandalous Salves, a pomelo wood crossbow? They're both available, Fuzzy, sorry. You know, let me see. What do you want? Is it copper or is it pomelo wood? The copper one looks like this. It's got a kill already. It's killed a goblin. Several troglodytes and some unnotable goblins. Adorned with hanging rings of cryolite and menaces with spikes of diorite and giant molebone. Worth about 7 grand. Or, of course, the pomelo wood one, which is far more expensive. This is a pomelo wood crossbow. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of pomelo wood and marquee-cut black pyropes. On the item is an image of cradle tongue, the applewood earring in pomelo wood. Yeah. Verily, forsooth, sir. Verily, such words should be spake. I'm not seeing an answer from Fuzzy, so maybe he's stepped away from the keyboard, or maybe he's deep in consideration. But I'm going to guess he's going to want the copper one, not the expensive, fancy wooden one with a picture of an earring on it. He's going to want the copper one. Because, I mean, it's more dwarven, and it's already killed. It's a proven weapon. He's falling asleep. I'll give you the copper one. I'll give you the one that's already got some kills, just so we can rack some up on it. There you go. What's it called? Ungloslatzdangu. Okay, we can find that on the menu. We can find that, no problem. Fuzzy logic. Equipment. Well, hang on, in the wrong squad. There we go. Weapon. Specific weapon. Ungloslatzdangu Onderdun. There we go. That's the one. That's the one. Good. So Atir was our next best lad. So he's going to want our next best weapon, which will be the pomelo wood one. I have to remember what that one's called. Manthothulmoth, the scandalous salves. Okay. So we go back into our military screen. Back to equipment. Back to the balanced trumpets. Back to Atir. Press W for specific weapon. And there it is. Manthothulmoth. Fantastic. What was that other one? There's that Orintoscotostos one. That one. Ah, the copper bow. Okay, can a dwarf actually use a bow? You can't fire bolts out of a bow, can you? It's got to be arrows, right? It's probably unwieldable, so I won't assign it to anyone yet. Everybody else is going to need... Sorry, everyone else is also going to need a crossbow, so let's get them kitted out. Olin... You can have a specific weapon. Do I have any crossbows that we've made in the fortress? Oh. I may need to put some orders in. Iron crossbow, that'll do. There we go. Ast, you too can have an iron crossbow. Let's go from the bottom instead of the top, see if we get there quicker. Need to get rid of some of these... oh, there's copper crossbows. No, those are the ones I brought with me that they can't pick up, aren't they? Let's find other ones. Where are those iron ones gone? Silver warhammers. Sure, we got loads of them. Spears and battle axes, two-handed swords, warhammers. Okay, it was definitely quicker to come from the top. Okay, it looks like we don't actually have enough iron crossbows to kit everybody out. So that could be a problem. Hello? Iron crossbows? Where have they gone? There they are. Got two more after this one, so it isn't looking good for the ones at the bottom of the list. Gotta say. Oh, there we go. There's the iron crossbow. One more for Vutok. Good old lucky Vutok. Last in line. Well, not last in line, but last to get one who stood in line. Did I go past it? I did, didn't I? There we go. Iron crossbow. Cool. Okay, in that case, we need 3 more crossbows. So I'm going to put in an order for crossbows. Do I want to build more iron crossbows? Sure. Or we could bang some wooden ones out just to be quick. You know what, iron's more useful when they need to bash someone over the head with it. So let's get 4 of those made so we've got a spare one, a little bit of extra wastage in case for some reason some of the ones that get made are crap. There we go, let's unpause the action again. Someone's carrying a corpse. What is that? What's a G? What does a G corpse mean? Hello? 3 war beasts assigned. Oh, Fuzzy, you've got war beasts. That's nice. Oh, actually, good point. Yeah, you are the leader of the squad, so maybe we should give you a few more war beasts. Let's do it. You can have loads, as many as we've trained. What was the screen again? P. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we just assign work animals. How about... Oh, look at that. Okay, that's going to get out of control. We'll have to give some to the other guy who runs the thing. Where is he? He's got to be around here somewhere, right? Oh, no, apparently not. Anyone interested in currently training? Sigan. We're going to give him to Sigan because he's got the artifact spears. We want to give him as much of an advantage as possible. Who else gets one? Who are you? Kogan? Kadol? Kikrost? Kikrost can have a couple. Kogan can have a couple. Kadol can have a couple. There we go. And then... hell, let's just give the rest a Fuzzy. There we go. Brilliant. So, war dogs. How would you like a dozen dogs? You mentioned looking up your mare. Try expelling them. That's a good point. I don't think you could... I remember trying to expel the mare before and them saying, no, you can't do that. I'm the mare. I expel people. However, let's look him up anyway. Let's check the noble screen first. Right, all the requirements are met. Let's see if any of that has actually cheered him up. So, oh great, a boy. Fantastic. Let's find the mare, who's quite far down the list by the looks of things. Mare, there he is. Inod the mare, no job, caged. Okay, well that might explain how his rampage was put to an end and why he stopped doing more crimes. How long's he caged for? Let's have a look at the justice screen. That's not the justice screen. That's the justice screen. Got 12 cold cases. Oh my god. Let's look at the mayor. 70 days in prison. Okay, with Plutonium Jesus standing guard. Vandalism, disorderly conduct. My goodness. It looks like he hit a stray dog. Okay. Datan, no sentence pending. Domas, no sentence pending. Pendling? Pending. Okay. Okay, looks okay. There we go. Okay, all the crimes have been done. That's good. I was wanting to see that message. I find it hilarious somehow. For anyone who hasn't seen it, it's cannot expel, does the expelling. Exactly. But we do need to sort him out. Let's pause things briefly and we'll go back to Dwarf Therapist and take a look at our mare. Because our mare was in a right old state. Let's read the dwarves. Not sort by squad. We want to sort by nothing. Was it cased? What's cased? Or cast? Oh, it's this race, the species. Everybody in the fortress is a dwarf. That's fine. Okay, so we'll sort by occupation. None. Okay, brilliant. No occupations. We'll sort by nothing, and then I'll just get the mayor somewhere. He's purple, isn't he? Where are you, mayor? Is he no longer the mayor? No, he has to be, doesn't he? Then again, maybe if he's in a cage. His name began with I, didn't it? C-D-E... Inod. There we go. Ah. Okay. So if he's not mayor, who is? Inod Likotigol, the mayor. Inod Likotigol. Okay. I'm going back to Dwarf Therapist. We'll find him. English Inod. We don't have anyone by that name here. Let's look in the military screen. Let's find this Inod fella. No. Wait a minute. It's supposed to tell me if we have vampires here. I'm not one of these purists who doesn't get the information he needs. Well, Druid's Mead, hello, welcome back, by the way. This Dwarf Therapist should tell me if I have a vampire. Maybe we do, but I've not set it right. Let me just go to the file, options, highlight cursed units in purple. Yeah. Let's highlight them instead in bright green, just in case I've missed them somehow. Ah, Beardster, what do you do? Okay, he's the hammerer, but is that the colour of the hammerer? Ah, damn. And Party Pooper's also green. Don't think they're vampires. No. Okay, I'm going to change the setting back again. File, options, highlight cursed units, make them purple. Okay, so no, Party Pooper's still green. Beards are still green. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have a vampire. But that's weird. Check his thoughts for happy thoughts about food and the dining room. Well, that's the thing. I can't find him in Dwarf Therapist. He doesn't appear in the fortress. So I'll have to look at him through the game. Okay? Which is maybe not ideal. Because I'm not exactly au fait with the screens. But whatever. Here we go. Einod. Can we go to him from here? No, we can't. We have to go here. And then we go down to... Yeah, if I do a search. Q. Einod. There we go. Einod the Mayor. Enter. Can we go to the unit? View unit. Oh, we're back here again. Customize. Customize nickname. Oh, okay, no. Thoughts and preferences. Satisfied. Blissful. Remembering a bath. Not seeing anything about annoyed eating without a proper dining room. Yeah, no, he does eat then. He is in a cage. He is being punished. He's a permanent resident. Permanent resident, Ocelot. Yeah, he's currently being punished. So he's in the... Actually, let's go down to the jail zone and take a look. I could probably put a hotkey to some areas now because I've been spending a lot of time going up and down. I'll do a hotkey here. H. We're going to go with... Let's go with F8 for this one. Why not? Zoom here. Name. Prison. There we go. Okay, so he should be this guy here, look, in this cage. Yeah, there he is. That's the mayor. Look at him. And he's in there for 70 days. So, you know, fingers crossed he learns his lesson. Let's put another door on the prison there. Build door. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, back up to the surface. Unpause things. And long ago, I seem to remember saying I was going to try and sort the bedroom situation out because we are in a woeful state for bedrooms. Absolutely woeful. So, what do I do about that? We've got the mayor's bedroom done. Hello, why are you... Oh, got to remove that one still. Sorry, completely forgot about that. We've got a few bedrooms here and there, but nothing very exciting. How many beds have I got? Let me just check that. 120. Okay, I don't think that even meets the population, does it? We've got 106 dwarves, so okay, but most of those are in dormitories, I think, rather than actual bedrooms. So maybe I should get like a bedroom floor dug here, right? Maybe. The problem with the cage is no one can visit him to have a good cry. Ah, okay. Better to make 3x3 bedrooms with a chain in the middle and some basic luxuries. Okay, well I'll think about that later down the line because I feel like we want to get rid of that fucker anyway. He's a problem. So if he dies of injustice, no big deal. Oh. Is that +1 for what Ocelot said, or is it for something I said? I am confused. It's my natural state. Bedrooms. I feel like I'm straying from the vertical plan of this fortress as well. It was going so swimmingly, and now it's a little bit less than swimming. The 3x3 rooms, yeah. For justice, I take it. For justice. Right, I'm going to set some more hotkeys. This is the main gate, that's fine. We don't need a hotkey again there. That's the carpenter's workshop. Do we really need a gate there? I don't think we do we? No, we don't need a hotkey to that. We've got a hotkey to here. We've got a hotkey to here. We don't need one to here, or 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 here. Or maybe we do need one to the cistern. No, I think we're safe. I think maybe I've actually got hotkeys to all the important zones. And the prison as well. Ah, the crossbows are done. Good. Equipment for the balanced trumpets. Iron whip? No. Specific weapon. Let's find you a crossbow. Iron crossbow. There we go. And we'll get rid of the iron whip because that is of no value whatsoever. Well, I say no value. It's of little value. Let's give you a weapon. A specific weapon. A specific iron crossbow. And Rith, you too can have a specific iron crossbow. And Unib, you're going to get yourself a specific iron crossbow as well. Beautiful. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Mind78. Much appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so they've all got crossbows now. Does anybody know of any good reason why I should not issue them with melee weapons as well? Will it stop them from training with their bows? Or is it going to make no real difference? Because the trust orbs don't have any range. They've just got their weapons. Oh. Hello, Plutonium Jesus. Oh, we made you a sword, didn't we? Let's do that. Let's do that now. Steel short sword. There we go. And then everyone else has... Lovely. And that means we've got all of our artifact weapons except for the bow are now being used, which is good. They can only use one. Okay, well I won't bother giving them two then. Makes no sense. Okay, so with that in mind, now that I have set up a military room for the melee guys to train in, how many of these have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, you know what? I've just had an epiphany on the layout of my fortress. I'm going to quickly remove some of these weapon racks. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. And then I can place instead armor stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's remove all of these weapon racks and then just move them all over a space. That makes sense to me. X. All good. Great. They should be along to remove those soon. And if I say build weapon rack and place them there. Oops, a daisy. There. And oh shit, I've run out. Alright, never mind. How about these? Can these be removed? Or are they already... Yeah, they're already removed. They're not actually staying there because they live there. They've just been dumped. That's fine though, that's fine. All good. Are they putting more in down here? No, it's okay, it's fine. We need bigger furniture stockpiles. Crossbowmen use the butts of their bows in melee. It's good for them to have some basic melee training, hammers specifically. Okay. Well, I think they will use it in training, won't they? And train up with the thing as a hammer. So that would hopefully work. Let's see if I can build some more weapon racks. Yes, I can. Good. Fantastic. So there we have that area done. I'm going to remove these weapon stockpiles here. I'm going to say PX. Remove all the stockpiles in this room. And then I'm going to ask them to dig out a little stockpile room here for weapons and ammo. Because I feel like... Oh shit, look at that. Dig, there we go. There we go. I feel like if we've got a little ammo stockpile here, and a little weapon stockpile, we'll be able to keep everything nice and close. And won't that be lovely? We could probably keep all our trap components there as well. That'll make a good move. Because I don't think they're going to take up particularly much space. Weapons and ammo and stuff can all go in bins, which will... I mean, you must be able to get loads of bolts in a bin, right? Oh, I've run out of drink again. Boo! Boo! I can't take a drink. I can't take a break. What time is it? Well, I have been recording for 45 minutes. maybe in a minute, if I can no longer bear the cravings I have for chamomile tea, I'll just pop over there and set the kettle off and keep streaming. No need to take a full-blown break. Especially not 45 minutes after the last one. Hello, where are those miners all trailing off to? Oh, they're just having a little muck about in the corridor, apparently. Or they're picking up big rocks. I think that seems more likely. Yeah. Still 38 frames a second. I think we may have to go on a mass gelding, because the dogs are getting out of control. Much as it's nice to have them as part of the military, and, you know, have fully trained K9, I call them dogs, units, but they are doing our frame rate no good. Disproving hmms. Let's put some doors in those empty spaces. There we go. One there, one there. I hear chat. If you bear with me, I will pay attention to you in but a moment. Let me just get this room dug out. P. Ammo stockpile. We'll put the ammo stockpile here. Make it too wide. Why not? I'll do a not wood weapons. P. Weapons. Do a weapons stockpile there, and we'll do an armor stockpile, which is D. D. Of course it's D. Down here and there, and that should put all of our... Oh, we want trap components as well, but don't they go in weapons? I think they go in weapons. It will be fine. Copy paste this. Auto butcher target 9292. All auto butcher, auto watch, auto butcher start. Cage them and only remove them for training. Removes their pathfinding. Okay. Is that an order, Ocelot? Is your order to? Is that an order? Order 66 for all the dogs. Is it? What's the number of the order that Palpatine gives? I can't remember anymore. Order 67. Order 65. Something in that ballpark. It's a 60 something. It's a 60 order. Yeah, sorry, what was I saying? Cage them. I would cage the dogs. That's it, Order 66, Jedi and rice. Jedi fried rice, please. You could do that. You'd fry the rice on a lightsaber. You'd just pour it down. Do you reckon you could pop corn with a lightsaber? You just get like a big bag of corn and thrust the saber in. Stir it around a bit. And I know you'll vaporise a lot of your corn, but you'll probably get some kernels popped, right? Check Discord, says Ocelot. Okie dokie, I will do that very thing. Oh, we've got a mood. We've got a mood. Where is he? Can anyone see the exclamation mark? I don't know why I'm asking this question, because A, there's the time it takes for chat to catch up with what I've said and the video delay, and B, how the fuck are you going to tell me where he is in this mess?
He's in the 200th square down, 30th right. You'll notice he's between two blue tables.
No, I don't see that being effective. I don't think he's in the dining room. I don't see him anywhere. Okay, we're going to unpause it. Let it advance a bit. He'll claim a workshop. Oh, there he is. I saw him on the stairs. There he is. Look, got him. Let's follow him. 37 war beasts assigned. Holy shit, the man's an absolute walking pound. Okay, he's claimed a workshop. That's good. Let's keep following him just to make sure he doesn't lose his marbles and start killing people. That would never do. Never, ever, ever do. Didn't we do something to sort out the sand issue? We were trying to get all the sandbags out of our furniture stockpiles and into that specific room I set for sand. Okay, I didn't see what he went for there. Was it gems? I don't know, he's pinging about all over the place. Presumably on the dining floor he's going for bones. Not those bones he walked past. Here we go. He's got what appear to be bones. I think I'm happy calling those bones. While you're watching that, sorry, I should go to Discord and have a little look. That will cut all your animals to 9 females and 2 males. That is cool, but let's at least have one combat where the dogs get to prove themselves, because maybe the next time something comes along they'll be the numbers will be culled anyway. Okay, cut gems, skeletons, a forest, cut gems, stacked cloth, shining bars of metal, a quarry. I don't think we've got any wood. It may well be wood that he's bottlenecking on. Yeah, we don't have any wood. Okay, back to the surface. D, T, and we will chop down these trees here. There we go. That should afford us some wood. And then old Moody will probably calm down a bit. Let's go and look at where he is. Which workshop is he in again? Is it this one? It's not that one. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Or is it? Is that... That's Sigan. That's Sigan. He's not the guy. Well, this is the guy we're looking for. Here he is. Let's see if a tree gets chopped down and he charges off. Hello? Hello? Come on, Locom. Come on, Locum. Come on. Go get some wood. Maybe it isn't wood he's after. Or have they not chopped the tree down yet? That tree hasn't been chopped down yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Why do I hate trees? The Emperor just points at the popcorn and lets the hate flow. And why wouldn't you? If you could popcorn with merely angry thoughts, why, I don't think there would be an unpopped kernel left in the world. Oh, someone's got chopped wood, so presumably a tree has gone down. Yeah, I see some chopped wood. Let's go and see if our... Oh, here comes Moody Boy. Moody Boy, he's looking for some wood on the wrong side of town. That could be misinterpreted. Have they finished all their smoothing up here? Ah, yes, the initial corridor has been fully smoothed. In that case, where do we smooth next? Wasn't the mayor's bedroom going to be a thing? Maybe we could smooth our furnace area? Down. Just start randomly... Oh, we've got a baby boy. Not exactly what I was hoping for. But hey, it doesn't matter. A baby's a baby's a baby's a baby. Is this the workshop he was working in? I think it is, isn't it? If we wait here for him to come back with his wood, we'll see what he gets up to. Or should I be asking you, why do you love wood? Happy little charcoals. Actually, funnily enough, Druidsmead, we haven't actually made any charcoal in this fortress because I went straight for the surface magma. But obviously, under normal circumstances, well, if we're a normal person playing this game, yes, that would be true. Happy little charcoals. But mainly, they're becoming happy little beds, bins, and wheelbarrows in this fortress. Another baby! Yay! Could you lot please stop having babies in the dining hall? It's not hygienic. We've got a hospital just literally down the corridor. Oh, there's somebody in the traction bed. Look, you see him with that little yellow, that little blue X flashing over him. Olin Besmeronol, the peasant. Oh, fair enough. If he's that unwell, get him in there. I bet we've run out of booze. Look at them all running for the well. Yeah, I bet we have. Let's go look at the stocks. Oh, it's kitchen, isn't it? There we go. Drinks. 1 lot of cranberry wine and 7 lots of dwarven wine. We need very much to expand the amount of stuff we can make booze out of, which either means fruit collection or better farms. And let's face it, I am not exactly doing spectacularly when it comes to farming. A special trade area just for elves made of blocks of charcoal. Yes, that would work. You can make stuff out of charcoal, can't you? And then presumably you would be able to polish it with elf tears as they all walk through it. That would be nice. It's always nice when you make an elf cry. Just to be clear here, when I say elves, I am specifically referring to sort of big, tall fantasy elves, not little Christmas elves, like Elf on a Shelf, which doesn't count. Elf on a Shelf, more like some kind of gnome, and I'm alright with gnomes. Not a problem. Not a problem. Just to make a clarification there. Oh, has he begun construction? Yay, he's begun construction. Okay. Another legendary weapon. That's what we want. Another legendary weapon. If we can have a military equipped entirely with legendary weapons, that would be... Mwah. And a bit of legendary armour wouldn't go amiss. I would quite like to see some legendary helms, maybe? Legendary breastplates? Leggings? legendary leggings. Elf on the Shelf is just a filthy drow spy working for the man Sandy Claus. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Although, he looks a little pale for a drow. I mean, what is the state of play with people doing drow at live roleplay these days? Feels like it could result in some unfortunate photography, you know? I know the intentions are pure, but yeah, it's got a lot of scope for being misled. I remember when I was going to the gathering every year, like for 10 to 15 years or so, there were a lot of drow about, a lot of them. But these days, it seems a risky costume strategy. God, my goodness, look at those dogs going down the corridor. He's a half-elf. Ah, that makes sense. What about Will Ferrell? Which category of elf does he fall into? No, he doesn't fall into... Let's just say he's not a proper elf. As in, a proper elf. You know? He's a Christmas elf. That's a different category of creature entirely. More akin to sprites and brownies, I would say. Nothing to do with, like, Tolkien-esque stuff. None of your Tolkien-esque stuff there. Let's look at our nobles again. No one's got any particular requirements. The mayor's not making any mandates. Well, he's probably still in prison, I would guess. Let's go and have a little look, shall we? Is he down there? Yes, he is. And how much justice has he had already? And how much justice does he have left to receive? 44 more days in prison. And if he has a tantrum, you know what? Might just try and contrive circumstances under which his life ends. Seems sensible. Ooh! Locum Idodon Stonecrafter has created Gingim Rumal, a nice crown, the opposite to the high paper. Now, it's not a weapon, but it's an artifact. So let's have a look. Distrust Gills. A nice crown. Not a clown, a crown. It's worth 70 grand. It's not insignificant. This is a nice crown. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with rectangular nice cabochons and rectangular obsidian cabochons, studded with lead and encircled with bands of limewood, oval-cut heliodors, and llama wool. This object menaces with spikes of obsidian, claro opal, and giraffe bone. On the item is an image of apple trees in chrysoprase. Very nice, quite stylish, but, you know, it's a crown. It's boring. It's useless. Whatever. Boo. Do we have any ghosts? That's a good question. While we're down here by the Craftsdwarf workshop, let's quickly add a new task to create some slabs. Fuzzatron, no slab, not memorialized. So should we make him a slab? Is he being buried? It normally says if they've actually been buried, doesn't it? There we go, look, yeah. Entombed and memorialized. Okay. Well, Fuzzatron seems to be the only one who's not been memorialized, so we'll make him a memorial slab, just to be sure. Go back up to the surface and check to see how our tomb situation is going. There we go. Also, BN, we should have... Oh, hello. BN, there we go. Should have several coffins ready for placement in our lovely entryway / cemetery, which seems a bit of an odd combo. Until you remember that every time I see the gates next to the cemetery, it reminds me of the Pantera song Cemetery Gates, which is certainly one of their better looking ditties, I would say. In my opinion. IMO. Come on, let's get these coffins down. Oh, not an armor stand. I want coffins. There we go. Well, that's all the space we have. Let's just check to see if there are any already available slabs, which need to go here. Any memorials? Hello? Yes, we have one memorial made of microcline. Delightful. Fantastic. Presumably not the one I ordered, because I don't think we've had anywhere near enough time for that to get made, but whatever. Let's pop down a few floors and start thinking about beddy rooms, because we do need to acquire some sleeping space. Maybe a nice corridor off here that will allow us to do a bit of sleepy time stuff. Sorry, my mind's going. Oh, another follow. Thank you very much, Vasikan. Much appreciated. Thank you. Do I do it like this? I mean, it does kind of piss in the face of the verticality we were so keen on earlier. Then again, this cave thing here, we could probably avoid it. It seems like I now have... Oh, no, I haven't got all of it revealed, just a substantial part, just down to here. Yeah, okay. Just because I didn't want to penetrate this cave, things were getting a little bit leery, but we're okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down a floor, DI, put some stairs in. Come on. There we go. And then off of this floor, we're going to have our bedroom zone. Okay, so go down here, 2 wide. What sort of size am I going for bedrooms? Well, I feel like I want to go for a certain level of opulence. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come to this bit here. I'm going to take a big old line down here. I'm going to go back like that. There we go. And then I'm going to make them 3 wide. I don't even know how many I've got here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So what does that divide by? Not much. Fuck, is 21 a prime number? Jesus Christ. 22. And then that way, actually no, 22 doesn't divide by 3 either. Oh fuck it, I'll just play it by eye. So we'll start like this. We'll just cut them into 3 wide slices. Now I know these are enormous bedrooms, but whatever. The dwarves have been living in misery for so long now that it just makes sense to try and make things a little bit nicer for them. There we go. There we go, that's better. Good, and then all we have to do is pop in a couple of doorways. No, not like that. Like that. Just like that. Okay. You have to make 100 of these at the least. Macros do sound like a lot of pain taken off the table. What am I doing now? How wide are these? They don't have to be uniform at all, do they? I can just make bedrooms in any way I like. So in that case, let's just bring this down a bit further. In fact, how far down? Oh, if they have to go miles away from the central hub, it's going to take ages. It's okay though. It's okay though. Like this. Slice these up. Maybe this will be quicker if I use a mouse, he says, knowing full well that he will beans this up way more than he could. Oh. Okay, this is not the worst. Ooh, and that's quite satisfying, the way it just actually went to the right length. Down there. There we go. Colour those bits in, and bosh. Time to pop in some doorways. Right, how many bedrooms have I made in that time? How long did it take me? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bedrooms. Well, we only need to do that about 10 times more, and we've got all the bedrooms we could ever need. Druid's Mead says fractal design for bedrooms. I've seen some nice designs, but as I have not quite mastered the auto templating tools that some people use, I feel like they're a little bit out of my reach. Just top shelf, tip of the fingers out of my reach. 2 by 1, and one of those squares is a door. My goodness, they are quite dinky bedrooms. You know what? On the other side of this corridor, I'm going to make 3 by 3 bedrooms. Da 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 da. There we go. 3 by 3. And then all I need to do is cut out the little separators. Oh, what have I done? I fucked up the bedroom layout. Da, 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 da. Oh, da, 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 da. This is more what I had in mind last time when I thought I was going to beans it. Beanie, 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 beanie. He beansed it. Let's fill in some of these gaps that I've inadvertently made. There we go. That's better. Okay, now we can pop the doorways in and the missing corner. Okay, so now we've raised the number of bedrooms I've made to 28. Whoa, happy days. Such progress. Much development. Okay, so on this side of the staircase, you know what? Let's not have door spaces. Let's just go nuts, dig shit out, and make space. Let's put that there. Corridor over that way. Bingo. And then we'll do the 3 by 3 rooms again. There we go. And I can just cut this to length. Hey, you fucking prick. There we go. Bingo. Look at this. Do you smell that? That crisp aroma on the air, carried on the breeze of the morning. That's progress. I know. It smells like lead in the air and burning fuel, but that's progress. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let's get these doorways placed. Cool, it's going to take the miners a little while to dig this out, but I think we can let that play. We can let that go. I'll also do some 4 by 3s over here. Woohoo! Exciting stuff, eh? There we go. Bonk. Kablam. Pow. Giblets. Wangle. Durkin. Pongo. Totox. Splur. Fnigak. Okay, I went from actual fake words just to noises there. It was quite the descent. Why have I got... Where have I been to this? Oh, okay, yeah, they start further over. That's fine. Don't mind me, carry on. Oh, I hear somebody typing in chat there. Let me just finish placing these doorways and I'll have a look. What have you said? What are you saying? Let's have a look. What did I come back to? Well, Claycree, you come back to the great bedrooming. So that's 28 over there, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 40, 41, 42, 55 bedrooms. Okay, it's a start. It's a start. We do need more, but it's definitely a start. Although I may well have boxed us in for placing more bedrooms on this floor. Then again, I could just repeat the pattern on the floor below, couldn't I? Let's set up for that. Let's set up for that. We'll go down the floor with the stairs. There we go. But we won't actually lay out the rooms yet. Let's let it go on as it is. Once they've placed all those coffins, we can allow them for burial. I nearly said bedding. It takes a rare breed to sleep in a coffin. Certain peculiar tastes. Tell you what, I've just noticed those mints again. Do you remember earlier on in the stream when I said, ooh, mints? Hey, we've got a save! Christ, I didn't do a single quick save for the entire stream. We could have lost all of this sweet progress. Oh man, that's a sobering thought. Making bedrooms is boring. Quick thought is the answer. Yeah, I will eventually get round to figuring quick thought out, but Jesus Christ. Just looking through the tutorial, somebody, I think it was you actually, posted it in the Discord. I started reading it and going, oh, I really can't actually learn this unless I'm doing it at the same time. And so I stopped looking at it because I was on my phone, but I forgot to pick it up again. Silly man. Silly man. What's all this bobbins on the floor here as well? It looks like some kind of armour. Has that been forbidden or something? Yep. Bow, arrows, socks. Spear. Wooden spear. Oh, this is elf crap. Ugh. D, B, oh, hang on. D, B, D. There we go. Dump items. Goodbye, elven clothes. Off you go. Then again, have I even got a dump anymore? I don't think I do I? You know what? Ages ago, I said I was going to build some exterior stuff. I was going to build a tavern, and then we were going to put the library and the temple inside. Oh shit. Stray turkeys are dead. That's not a good sign. We don't have a very big population of turkeys. Oh Christ, we're down to 2. We had better get old male turkey in there. Where is it? Did we segregate him? Stray turkey hen. Stray goose. Stray duck. Okay. Is this a zone? Did I set that to be a zone? I did. Pen pasture. Let's have a look. There's our geese. Kirky gobbler. Get in there and impregnate that fucking hen. Please. I say impregnate. Actually fertilise her eggs. I don't think you need to impregnate her. Then again, presumably the eggs are fertilised inside the hen, because otherwise that's got to be some pretty stout sperm to get through a hen's eggshell. The mystery of bird mating. Let's put some more geese in there. It looks like we've actually got a few animals here. Gander. Come on, all my egg layers. Where are you, egg layers? Get in there. Oh, drake and a gander. Well, a drake's not laying any eggs, but whatever. You can go in there too. You are a bird after all. And maybe we'll get some more ducks. Blue peahen. Goblins in cages. Cats. I think we're doing pretty good for our birds. They're all in. They're all in. Good. Hens have to lay eggs. Eggs get quickly moved to food stockpiles, so you need to lock them in a room and wait until they lay. Ah, okay, good. Right, in that case, let's wait till the cock's in the room. Someone bring the cock in, please. It's not a cock, is it? It's a goose, so it's a different type of thing entirely. Right, is that him? Turkey hen. No. Stray turkey hen. No, I need a male turkey. Is it called a turkey cock? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure turkey cock is some kind of medical condition. Oh my goodness, I've got the turkey cock. Makes like big red dangly bits hang below your bell end. The beak grows out of the end. Okay, this is getting a bit weird now. I think maybe we've gone past the time where I can really be called tired into the semi-delirious pre-sleep state that you sometimes get into. Which could be explained by it being 2:45 in the morning. Which makes sense. I should be tired, shouldn't I? Male turkeys are toms or gobblers. Gobblers. I think a gobbler's the term used in here, right? Okay, they found another dead stray turkey hen. Please let the gobbler be in here. Also, let's put some doors on this while we can. B, D. There we go. And then we can lock the doors, get them to fertilise. Fingers crossed. Do we still have the gobbler? Yes, we do. Where is it? Can I zoom to the gobbler? Zoom to the gobbler, zoom to the gobbler. Or am I just missing him in there? Let's have a look. That's... Oh, the turkey gobbler's in there. Okay, are the doors in? No, they're not built yet. As soon as they are, we'll lock them in. And then the eggs can stay out of the stockpile. Let's just check to see how many eggs we do have. Other. I guess the search. Alright. S-E-G. There we go. 246 eggs. Okay. Is that good? Can we brew with eggs? No. Ah, that's sad. No eggnog for dwarves. Never mind. Egg brandy. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, a clip. Oh, very exciting. Let's have a little look at that, shall we? Ooh, I'm clicking. This is probably a mistake. What did I say? Someone bring the cock in. Of course, that was what you clipped. Very good. There we go. A little bit of music. Ah, dear. Okay. Where were we? Yes, we were waiting for those doors to be delivered, and then we were going to lock the turkeys in so they could make some sweet, sweet gobbler love. That sounded bad, didn't it? Come on, guys, where's the doors? We definitely have doors in stock for you to use. Once you have fertilised eggs, which isn't guaranteed you can forbid them in the nest box with tea, then open the doors again. Okay. Seems like a lot of micromanagement, to be honest. A bit more than I'm capable of, really. Lots of masterpiece meals flying out of the kitchen, though. That's nice, isn't it? A hell of a lot of dogs all over the map. But we have assigned all of the war dogs to people in the military, so I have to see how that ends up working out. We need an archery range, don't we? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig an archery range out here. It needs space for 10 archery targets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it all the way up to here. There we go. Do that there. Put some doors on it. And then rather than... Once it's dug out, I'm going to channel this back bit out, and we'll have one of those little dips at the back that they can use to get all of the bolts back from. Very good. How's the mayor doing? Let's get down. Let's have a look at the mayor on the justice screen. How many days of his sentence has he got left? Fucking hell, he's still got 33 days left. More than a month in prison now. He'll get there. He'll get there. One day he'll be free, and then we'll try and engineer some manner of method to throw him into the magma. Ah, yes, the magma method. Or maybe we'll smash him to bits under the bridge. That would be satisfying. But whatever. Maybe it'll be wise to keep him out of sight of the others. They do tend to be a bit fragile around corpses, even when they're not dwarf corpses. Which is silly. Nobody should be upset when they see a corpse that isn't a dwarf. Let's have a look at our military again. How are they doing in terms of training? The balanced trumpets have orders to train, but nowhere to train, so maybe I should think about... Okay, let's make this their barracks up here. And then, fingers crossed, we'll be able to make the other bit their archery range. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not like that. Sod it. 4. No, 3. 4. 5. 2. 3. Okay, run out of beds there. But this is a bed that isn't going to get placed there, so we'll get rid of that. And then we press build bed. Oh shit, I didn't cancel it. There we go. Build bed. There. Good. Okay, we're one bed shy of an actual successful barracks, but that's fine, that's fine. Actually, we are low on beds. Maybe I should get some more wood chopped down. That little bit we chopped down a minute ago barely touched the sides. Designate trees for chopping. And I would like you to drop everything on this little plateau from here to there. There you go. How's that sound? Good? Good. Excellent. Okay, keep digging. Was that the end of the playlist there? A retracting drawbridge over the lava that desperately needs to be guarded by some poor sacrifice. Yes, that might be a good way to do it. Get him on the old bridge guarding something, and then... Except we don't have a retractable bridge, we've got a lift-up bridge. Although having him ping into the air and land in the magma is just as satisfying, I think. It's unlikely to make me upset, put it that way. Oh my god, I've just noticed that little black bar at the bottom of the screen. There we go, let's get rid of that. Ugh. There we go, gone. So, let's get that music back, shall we? There we go. Good old Simon Swerwer. Oh, another baby. Yay, he says, with no real enthusiasm. Okay, back to the surface. All those graves have been placed, so now we need to set them to be used for burial. Hooray! Tedious work. There we go. Is it B? It's B. Okay. I wonder if we need to actually give anyone a tomb yet. I don't think so. Mayors don't ask for tombs, do they? It's only actual nobles, or royals, whatever. There we go. Up we go, get those all ready for burial, and bingo, we shouldn't have any more corpse problems. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, they're digging out the archery range, that's nice. We need 10 archery targets that we can designate as individual practice ranges, but that's fine. It'll be fine, nobody panic. Come on. Miners, get down there. Is that guy digging it out actually even a miner? Oh, of course, the miners have to deal with the bloody bedroom floor I'd set out, don't they? How are they getting on with that? We need way more beds. And doors as well. Let's see if we can put doors on these. B, D, there we go. Let's start whacking them in. How many have I got? 38 lead doors. Okay. Why not? At least they're going to be relatively safe from radiation through their front doors. There is that. They should be glad. They should be happy that I've had the foresight to make hundreds upon hundreds, well, 50 lead doors. Quite the exaggeration there. Hundreds upon hundreds is a ludicrously out of step statement. That's it? No? Oh, okay. There we go. You can only mouse place when it's in the top of the screen for some reason. I'm not quite sure why it doesn't work properly, but whatever. Whatever. What's our bed stockpile look like? Stocks E bed. Huh. I don't think we have any beds in stockpile. Fair enough. JMQ. Let's order in beds. I would like... Give me 100. Fuck it. Take it up to the max. Take it to the limit. Making beds until you drop. Carving wood and plumping pillows to the limit. No, that didn't work. Yet again, another mangled musical interlude that leaves everybody listening to it pretty upset and wishing they hadn't invested so much time in watching this stream. I can only apologise, but I won't. Okay, so the prison level's looking good. Still got our bloody mayor in there. Come on, have you done your time? Have you finished your porridge? 26 days left in prison. Come on, mate, you can do it. You can get out. Oh, for a second there I thought we had a high frame rate of 78, but it's starting to plummet again. Oh, not too far. It's gone down to 40, the mid tier, 48, 49. That's not too bad. That's practically 50 frames a second. The fortress is looking pretty good. I like it. I like it. Okay, these... Surely we do have another bed, right? No. Are these not removed? Okay, that needs removing and that needs removing. And then once we've done that, we can build a bed in the last spot, which will be nice. What have we got here? A bin. A gem bin. Why have we got a gem bin there? That's not where our gem stockpile is anymore. That was only at the very beginning of the game. the very earliest times of the fortress. Tidy actually caps to 50. I have been thinking about trying lower population caps in the near future. Maybe when we do the fortress that we're all going to do in a parallel game. By the way, anyone who's new here and doesn't know what we're doing this, the next fort I'm doing after this, Cryptbeards 21, what we're actually going to do is I'm going to provide the embark file, and anybody who wants can play along. We've got a couple of streamers doing it, we've got a few people from the chat doing it, so if you're interested, pop in the Discord, go into the Cryptbeards channel and mention that you're interested. And then when we start the next fortress, I'll hand out a link to the embark, and everybody can play it and see how their one turns out. And then periodically, I'll check on other people's fortresses and do little walk rounds. It should be interesting to see how people approach different things. I'm not sure if I'm going to let my version of the fortress die and then go back and look at everyone else's, or if just as people present things they've got, I'll have a look at them. We'll see how it turns out. But it should be fun. It's nice, a little bit of audience participation, so to speak. If you lower the cap, you have to alter the world gen. Oh, you cap the frames per second to 50. Oh, right, okay. No, I leave it on 100. I let it get pretty fast. Get those early days done. Masterpiece olive wood bin. This is probably going to be using our wood up faster than we want it to. Maybe I should stop ordering bins. Then again, bins are very useful. Have I got them on perpetual order? No, actually I haven't. I've only got 6 more to make on that order, so that's fine. We'll let that roll. I have got spiked wooden balls on order. Okay, we don't really need them anymore. Their technological value and trade value has been superseded, so we'll let that go. I do have wheelbarrows. Yes, I do. In fact, if you notice, in the carpenter's workshop right there, there's one sitting just on the left-hand side. We have been using wheelbarrows quite extensively. Eventually, we'll get round to minecarts and all that kind of carry-on, but for now, that is only a pipe dream. Merely something that I can look forward to in the future. Already out of wood, aren't we? Oh, there's still loads of wood up here, that's alright. It's not like there's none coming in. Don't know how many beds we've got though. We can probably build in this bed now, alright.
Yeah, baby!
Okay, and the one in the corner, that can be the one that we use to make it the barracks. There we go, size the room. It's a barracks, yes, it's for the balanced trumpets. They can sleep in here, and they can train in here. There we go, that's good. Let's build some archery targets. How are they done again? Is that from the build? It is, capital A from there. So we'll put one there, A, there, A, there, A, there, A, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we need a bit more dug out before we can put the last 2 in. That's fine. Actually, we've got space nearly there. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So build archery target. Where's my cursor? There it is. Archery target there and there. And then once they're installed... Oh no, wait, no, stop. No, stop. Remove building. That's what we want to do. There we go. It's not removing them. There we go. That's removed it. Is that all of them being removed? That is all of them being removed. Good. Okay. Right. What I actually wanted to do there was say DH and then channel out the back. And then somebody can go in there and get the lost ones, right? The ones that have been shot down. And we'll do that by digging a channel here, going down a floor. Oh shit. Oh shit. Already I'm seeing fatal errors in my strategy here. We're going to be mining down into the carpenter's workshop. That is not a suitable method. How about below? Oh, no matter how we slice it, we've put this in the wrong place. Damn. Oh well, we'll just have to let them collect the bolts from the level where they're firing from. Never mind. Okay, build archery target. Here we go. Can I do it with the mouse, or will the game penalise me for being a dirty, what is basically a cheat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. 10 archery targets. Once they're built, we can set their areas up so they can actually be used, and then we'll set them to training for the balanced trumpets, which will be very useful, I think. Finally getting ourselves a nice little gang of archers together. Sorry to keep tapping the computer there. What is burning that in that lava? It can have FPS hits. That's probably the point. I think it's just rain falling into the magma. I mean, I could probably put like a ceiling over it. We could build the ceiling out on this floor. Maybe? That might stop the steam and smoke. Although it's stopped doing it now and we're still at 34, so is it having that big an effect, I wonder? Let's go and look at our wood stockpiles, see how that's getting. Oh, no, he's burning through that wood stockpile as quick as it comes in. Scoundrel, you somehow activated my... Okay, I won't say it out loud on purpose. Sorry about that. I try not to say things like Alexa and OK Google, but there I go, I did both of them there. The biggest frame per second hit, as far as I can tell, is pathfinding and number of sentients, as well as stockpiles and their size. Interesting. Sorry, I was sitting there trying to think up something amusing that I could try and get an Alexa or a Google thing to do, but nope, coming up blank. I was thinking, what song should I get them to play? And I just caved in at the end. More migrants? Really? Is this sensible? Do you really think you could make yourself a happy life here in cramped land? I'm not sure about that. Let's look at our job lists again, see how the carpenter's doing. It looks like it's just beds. Well, that's good. And we've already got a few banged out, so that's even double good. Even double good? Even better? Even gooder? My goodness, I can't talk anymore. It's 4 minutes past 3 in the morning, you know. It might make sense for me to perhaps go to bed soon. What do we think? Does the chat concur? Am I still making sense? Because there's a significant chance that I might not be making sense. I might just be sitting here babbling away. I mean, there's a significant chance that I might actually in a nursing home bed somewhere. And this is just like flashbacks of my life, or even a complete fantasy. I mean, playing games on the internet and having people watch you does seem like a bit of a fantasy. A little bit. There we go. Shoot from left to right. I don't think so. How do I change that? WASD. Shoot from bottom to top. That's the one. And it's for the balanced trumpets. And you can train there. And then we move over to this one. Make an archery range. Bring it out to touch the wall. Enter. Balanced trumpets. Train in here. Shoot from bottom to top. Good. Next one. R. There we go. Bottom to top. Train in here. What was the other one? Bottom to top. Train in the room. That's good. It's done. That one. R. Make an archery range. Oh, so clunky. Balanced trumpets. Train. Yep, that's cool. Another one. W. Balanced trumpets. Train. They are all... Oh, no. Okay, that one is the trust orbs. We need to change that. Down, train, up, train off. Good. Okay, so they're all balanced trumpets until we get to this one, which we need to make an archery range. There we go. Shoot up, balanced trumpets, train. There we go. And another one. Jesus, this bit's boring, isn't it? And some of you must be tearing your hair out. Sitting there going, do something interesting, scoundrel. Stop fucking around with this nonsense. Then again, maybe some of you are sitting there just like sighing with relief going, finally, he's done it. He's made it. He's reached the promised land. He has archery targets. It seems a little bit of a strong reaction to me. Maybe you need to calm down a bit, but okay, fair enough. You can judge me. I mean, who can't? Balanced trumpets T, bottom to top. Bang! There we go. Archery. Hurrah! Do all of our boys in the archery squad actually have bows? There's a question. I think they do, but I just want to check that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, everyone's got crossbows. Fantastic. And then maybe I should put the ammo stockpile in that room. That might make more sense than having it over in that other room on the other side of the corridor. Certainly have less call for pathing. I would lock the dogs up in a room if you're not going to kill them. Save a ton of pathfinding. See, that was brought up earlier, but I want to do that after the next combat because they're all assigned to soldiers. So I just want to see some of them rush in, have a nice big dog cavalry kind of moment. I thought you had to make separate rooms for each target. No, they can overlap. We discovered this last time. Oh no, I dug out that channel. Ooh, and it just missed the carpenter's workshop. Incredible. Wow. What luck. Oh, I need to set their training orders, don't I? They've not got proper training orders. So, we go to the balanced trumpets. We say schedule. And how many do they need to train? Train 10 minimum. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Let's edit the order. We'll set it down to 8 soldiers. So they train as soon as there's 8. Shift and enter, done. And then we'll have them sleep in barracks at will. And then we will copy and pasty, 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 pasty. That's it. Military time. Let's get them training. Dogs are basically trash tier, says Ocelot, but Just a Guy 666, welcome to the stream, thanks for joining us, says, yeah, but they are good boys and girls. Well, if they fulfill their goals in this, or fulfill my goals for them in this, then they will hopefully have their numbers thinned a bit of a cull, because there are quite a few too many dogs, even after that massive butchering section, we ended up with still tons of them. Let's have a quick look at our animals right now. Okay, cats are becoming the new issue. Very much the new issue. However, I don't have as much need to keep cats as I do before. So let's just butcher a load of these. We'll keep some, obviously, because we're going to need them. We're going to keep that vermin in control, but there we go, that should do. Leave a few other kittens alive. We're doing alright for dogs, though. Look at old Fuzzy Logic and Sigan with their artifact weapons and their hordes of dogs. At the very least, they're going to be targeting distractors, right? They're going to result in the enemy going, oh, who do I shoot at? Who do I shoot at? Ooh! Which is kind of what you want, right? Yeah, I think so. What have we got here? Elephants is where it at, says Ocelot. It's at, rather. Sorry, even with a proper apostrophe. How dare I mispronounce? Well, I imagine so, but I have yet to tame one. Yet to capture one, even, I think. Good as an early warning system chained in the map corners. That's a good point, actually. I should chain some dogs up. That's definitely going to cure some pathing. Then again, we haven't got any unassigned dogs at the moment, so I'll have to wait until a few more are born. Ironically, considering our issue is population control. Scoundrel, ranged dwarves don't train ranged unless they're off duty. It's an oddity. You kidding? Fuck's sake. Schedule, train. So what we do then is we take cancel order, and we'll have them month on, month off, so that they train their fighting skills, so they actually beat each other with hammers. Or bows, rather. There we go. Hello, who's firing arrows in here? Oh no, someone's carrying arrows. There's a little yellow fella just gone into the ammo stockpile, and I thought his arrow that he was carrying had been shot across the map, which would have been a problem indoors. Can you chain cats up as well as early warning? That's interesting. Okay, hopefully we'll see some people coming in and doing some training as soon as they come off duty, or as soon as they come off weapons training, melee weapons training at least. They probably need more armour stands and weapon racks. I probably shouldn't have cleaned everything out. Ah, well, never mind. 68 idlers is a lot. Actually, thinking about it, we haven't checked the new arrivals yet. We've had a bloody migration wave, maybe even 2 since I last looked. So let's sort by migration wave and have a little peek at the bottom. Okay, so we've got a lot of babies born, but the last migration wave to arrive was this one in autumn. I'm not seeing any exciting skills. A bit of leather working. Yep. Very bland, very boring. What about the prior one? The 11 that came then? Again, nothing too exciting. We do have a level 13 potash maker. Yes. And a level 14 clothes maker. But we've got a buttload of clothes makers anyway. Not that we've been making clothes. I should probably put clothes on standard order, shouldn't I? Otherwise the people will be running around all depressed and naked pretty quickly. Let's take a look at the military skills of our newcomers. Well, we've got one who's got some spear dwarf skill, and the next one, basically nothing. A little bit of siege operating. That's a good point. We haven't made any siege weapons yet. I really should get someone on that. Let's go down to our siege workshop and have a little look and see if we can get someone on the job. Let's see what we can make in there. There we go. Let's click on the bad boy. Add a new task, construct ballista parts and catapult parts. And then it's arrows, I presume, ballista arrows. Is that everything? Okay, well let's construct ballista parts. In fact, let's do 3 of those. No, 4, and then we'll do some catapults as well. 4 of them. Don't really know what I'm doing with these, so we'll just let that play out. I'm pretty sure we've got somebody who at least has making siege weapons enabled, if not as a good skill. Lost a fort to a stock spiral. Oh, yeah, I've definitely had forts run out of stocks before. Let's have a little check of my food and drinks, actually. Kitchen. Shit. We are not looking good. I should actually go back in there and look for... How many plump helmets have we got? Is that 554? They're not cooking with them, but they are brewing with them. Why are we not getting anything brewed with plump helmets then? That doesn't make sense. Let's have a look at my orders here. What have we got? Brew drink from fruit. I thought we had brew drink from plant as well. Yeah, I have. No linked shop, it says, though. Surely the one still we have would be the one they would sensibly use. Let's build another still in there just in case. BWL. I'll whack it right there, and we'll make it out of nice blocks. Lovely. Oh, socks, not stocks. Okay. I don't think we've run out of barrels, have we? Z. Stocks. E. Bar. Cheese barrel, fish barrel, meat barrel, plant barrel, prepared food barrel, seed barrel. Oh, okay. We basically have no empty barrels. You are quite right here. Shit, then we need more barrels made. Which means we're probably going to need even more wood, right? Actually, what's the other thing you can use instead of barrels? Is it pots? Yeah, I think it's pots, isn't it? We can make rock pots. JMQ pot. Clay pots, iron pot, gold pot, bronze pot, brass pot. Get the prepared food out of barrels. Okay. How does one do that? 100 pots. How does one get the prepared food out of the barrels? Uh-oh, the turkey corpses are decaying. Shit. How do we... Are they forbidden? Are turkey corpses forbidden? Why can we not just get it in the corpse stockpile? That's what I want to know. You basically only see miasma in here now. Find the dead turkey. Where is it? Oh, that's a stray duck. It's still very much alive. Stray goose. Ah, stray turkey hen skeleton. God's sake, people, dump that shit. Nope. Nope. Didn't work. The doors are on there, so we can lock them in, but I don't feel like turkeys choked in miasma are the best layers. I feel like they're going to want to lay... Well, they're going to lay bad eggs. Pots for food, yes, less vermin. Prepared food stockpile with barrels disallowed. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, well, hang on, let me just check these stockpile settings, because I'm pretty sure I've tweaked these a bit, haven't I? Food... let's have... meat, fish, unprepared fish, egg parts, drink plant. Okay. Right, that one can be just for prepared meals. Cool. Okay, so, forbid, 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 forbid. Actually, how do I... Oh, press U. Okay, prepared food. Good. And then this one here. Do not allow prepared food. Is that how that works? And then in this top one here, we also won't allow prepared food. And then in this bottom one here, we say no barrels. So, ER. There we go. Can I, no, I can't. Just gotta do it by hand with some tippy tapping on the keyboard. Tippy tappy, tippy tappy, tippy tappy, tippy tappy. Capital E. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Thank you very much. Zone a cat in the stockpile to kill the vermin. Oh, I see. So zone there. Presumably we make that a pen/pasture. And then find a cat. There's a cat. There we go. Good. Okay. We'll see how that works out. Ooh, it looks like the miasma's cleared for a second. Let's quickly get these turkey corpses dumped. There we go. Hopefully someone will come along and clear those up. Lickety split. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. Ah, they started bringing all the prepared food down here. We might have quite a lot of it though. We have made quite a few lavish meals. So them not being in a barrel could lead to issues. By the way, why not put prepared food in a barrel? That was a question I didn't ask. What's the problem with that, Tidy? Why have I done this? Why have I done this? And what have I done? Right, with 2 stills. Let's check to see if our drink stockpiles are actually coming up. No. It stacks better without. Oh, okay. I had no idea. I thought barrels were the only way to stack. I thought everything else, otherwise it was just one thing in a tile. It's more fool me, I suppose. There's another stray cat being slaughtered. Good, good. Claim back a couple of those frames that the little bastard was probably gobbling up. And we still haven't even had a look at that cavern, have we? It's been very busy. Let's go down and have a look at our new bedroom floor. Where are they? Come on, bedrooms. There they are. Let's put some doors in, if we've got any. We should have some doors. And then we can start placing beds in. We've got 14 doors. Seems good enough for now. Oh, crackers. Come on, down here. Let me use the mouse. Plus. Plus, gam, plus. There we go. Beautiful door placement. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, these rooms are going to be so sealed. So private. Run out of doors. Okay. Let's bung in some beds then. There we go. How many beds have I got? Quite a few. We didn't cut those trees down in vain. Is there anything you can use instead of wooden beds? Surely there's some wood or sorry, metal or stone alternative to just wooden beds, right? Because otherwise, you know, wooden beds are lame. I see somebody type something in chat, bear with me. I am focusing with laser-like precision on placing these beds. Shouldn't take too much longer. I don't think I've got... Oh, actually, I've got quite a few. But I've got that many rooms to do now, so don't panic. Don't panic. I will turn my gaze to chat soon enough. There we go. Let's start whacking some beds in this last row. And then when the doors are done, it'll be great. We'll go to... We'll be able to seal them all off and designate them to people if we wanted to. Although I feel like they'll claim their own. Oh, we were one bed short. That's a little bit frustrating. We were a good few more doors short than we were beds. Ah, right. I mean, maybe I should just use some of our stragglers and make another military. I have got 2 suitable rooms for military training, so that might make sense. Plus, you can use the barrels for alcohol. Oh, that's a good point, yeah. When you make 80 roasts, you can fit them in one tile. Ah, very nice. I find my biggest frame per second drop comes when I've opened up a cavern layer, maybe due to all the new critters down there pathfinding. That's true. I have found the cavern layer. I've not really been down there, so maybe, unbeknownst to me, there's been a lot of mucking about. A lot of mucking about. Nobody seems to be training in the archery range, which is really disappointing. I would really like to see some training in there, but never mind. Let's build some armor stands in this room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run out. Okay. And weapon racks. 4, 5. Oh. I've got quite a few weapon racks knocking around. No, we don't need these armor stands. They're not in the right place. Okay, they're being moved. But this one? Remove building. There we go. Okay, there's not quite enough armor stands and weapon racks in there, but it's okay. I'm sure we'll survive. Let's go and check out our gem cutter stockpile, because we've got a gem bin up there, which seems mad. There's the gem cutter's workshop, right? Yeah, jeweler's workshop. And we've got plenty of space. Maybe we just need to find more gems. What I could do is I could look down on my exploratory caverns here and then see... What's this? That is galena. Obsidian. Let's keep going down till we see something exciting. More galena. Of course it's galena. Just lead and silver for days. Gabbro. Obsidian. I'm wondering if we could start some proper mining. Ah, what's this? What are you? Native gold. Let's press Control V. Nice. Except this isn't nice. We don't want to breach that cage. That cave. D, X. There we go. Let's just leave that as it is so we don't end up in trouble with that stupid cave cyclops. And then hopefully we'll end up with lots of native gold to smelt into stuff. Maybe if I go to the order screens and say Q, decorate with, oh okay, bone shell, ivory tooth or horn. Oh, it's studding with metals, isn't it? Q, stud with, we've got a lot of lead, so maybe we should just stud stuff with lead. Maybe we'll wait until we've got more gold. What's my stocks actually? Let's look at my bars. E-B-A-R-S. So, it's iron, it's lead, and it's silver that are my truly abundant materials. Silver and iron have military uses, but lead, what a load of old cobblers that is. Fucking lead. Boo! Boo! Have I got any lead orders in? Not really, no. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to go back down to the stockpiles here. I feel like I might be able to set up some kind of stockpile system whereby we can keep duping in the steel to make more stuff. Are there bolt sets to training use as well as combat? Ah, okay. Let's go to the military screen. Let's look at the balanced trumpets. Let's look at their ammunition screen. Ah, okay. Balanced trumpets, no ammunition. Okay, then what do we do? C, add item. Bolts. Using combat, using training. Is that good? Okay, I think we're good. I think that's right, okay? Yeah. Let's get out of there and see what happens in a bit. We'll go and look at the training hall in a minute, see what's going on. Okay, we've got no orders in for melting metal objects. That's probably why. Q, M-E-L-T, melt a metal object. Bong, perpetual, and then that means they'll actually go and get things designated for melting and turn them into bars? Question mark? Query? Not sure. Lead for deadfall traps and hammers. Oh, I got a message saying I struck native gold. I never noticed that. Disable other labours for your mark dwarves. Training is basically idle. Okay, let's go over there. Let's have a little look. Military. Sort by squad. There we go. We're interested in the trust. Oh, hang on. Labours for. Not the trust orbs, but the balanced trumpets. If I close both the other ones down, and then we'll go in here and we'll say, none of you fools should be doing any of this bullshit. You should be firing your bows and getting gud. Get gud. Get good. Okay, I'm definitely starting to get tired now because my eyes are going funny. Starting to lose full focus. Let's try and find a natural end to the session, shall we? Let's see if we can get these cleaned out. There we go. Oh me, oh my. Such a lot of effort. There we go. Come on. Nearly there. Just a few more stray tasks to be removed. There we go. Bingo. Right, what else have you got? Level 15 weaving? I don't think so. Not really in your remit. There we go. Turn that off. Turn that off. Oh, no. Actually, you can stay as a part-time surgeon if it's needed. There we go. You're actually very good. Let's. Oh no, not a surgeon. He's a good diagnoser and a good wound dresser, but not a good surgeon. Okay, fine. Commit. There we go. Now, hopefully, our archers will take it upon themselves to train. Fingers crossed. Ah, look, one of the anvils is going for melting. Ah, finally. Finally, we might be able to make ourselves some nice steel full suits of armour. That'll be good. Okay. Oh, look, we've got 2 lads training. 2 lads training in the archery range. This is good. Who have we got? Who have we got? Who are you? It's Riff and Kogan. Good boys. Well done. Very good. Get that training going. Oh, sorry, I zoomed in and everything. Look, here we go, look. Pew! Pew! Oh, my fucking face is in the way. Oh, no, it's not. You can see him. You can see him. One of them, at least, is training. That's good, isn't it? Happy days. There seems to be a lot of angry, question-marky people charging down here. What's all this about? Why so chargy, so angry? What's going on? And they're all going back out again. What happened there? Was there some sort of fight? The carpenter is fighting. Okay. Punches the war dog. Attacks the glassmaker. I feel like the carpenter may have lost his mind. Yeah, the carpenter Parker went mad. One more trip over to here. Let's have a little look at the people with nicknames. Come on, nicknames. Where is it? Nickname. There we go. And then we look for. Let's read the dwarves. Look for Parker. Where is he? Parker. There you are. Currently, your mood is miserable. Okay. We could probably try and do something about that. What's he upset about? Uneasiness after a lack of decent meals for too long. We've got fantastic meals. Okay. Oh, hang on. They've been haunted by a dead friend. Okay, that makes sense. We have got another slab to put down, haven't we? Build. Alt-S. We'll pop that bad lad right there. And then we will find out if we've got the memorial carved yet. No, the memorial we ordered has not been carved. That's a bit weird. Did we designate all these for burial? Yes, we did. We shouldn't have too many problems with ghosts. We shouldn't. Yeah, that seems a bit weird. They can walk through walls, yet also grab you and smash you. And why have these traps all moved? Look, this one's turned into a cage trap, and this one's turned into a cage trap as well. They were definitely... Oh no, it's a weapon trap again. What's going on here? That's a weapon trap as well, but it's gone green for some reason. Why? And what's getting caught in these traps? Something got caught in the cage trap, but it's not showing up what it is. Ah, someone will fix it. Someone will get in there and fix it, don't worry. Looks like there's still combat going on in here, actually. Let's have a quick peek. Peasant attacks the war dog. The peasant grabs the war dog by the right eye. Oh, eye tooth. Eye tooth. I thought for a second they grabbed the dog by its right eye. Or are they sparring or something? What's going on? Is Fuzzy Logic in combat? Let's see his name. He's in the room with all the madness. But I don't see him anywhere in the combat reports. So, interesting. Oh god, this one's my favourite, easily by a long shot. Okay, so let's see where we are, what we've got going. We've got archers training, good. We've got a barracks in operation. Let's pause things. Go for store therapist, and I'm going to give it like a little final glance over my military people. Let's have a little look and see if any of them have actually developed in the time that we've been here. Squad, there we go. Trust orbs are, well, the hammerers are getting better. The spear dwarf is not getting particularly better, and nor are the swords dwarves, but at least skills are developing. That's important. And in terms of... Ooh, Fuzzy's getting pretty good. He's an adept crossbowman. And I do think... Oh, not quite as good as the professional, who's just below him. However, I feel like with his artifact bow, he's probably going to do quite well. Actually, they've both got artifact bows, haven't they? Intriguing. Now, before we finish tonight, is there anybody in the chat who does not have a dwarf named after them that would like one? There's no requirements, don't have to do anything, just don't even have to follow it if you don't want to. But if you would like one, you do have to say. I suppose that in itself is a requirement, technically. We've got 15, and those of you who do not need to ask are Beardster, Druid's Mead, Fuzzy Logic, Shock Treatment, Clay Cree, Lanicerus, Nunchaku Chaku, Ocelot Parker, Party Pooper, Perilous 3D, Plutonium Jesus, Sanctum Spirit Stone, Tidy, and Zevim, who I believe is somebody else in chat, but yeah. So if you're interested, now is the time to say. We have 147 unnamed dwarves, so the world is fairly close to being your oyster. We may not have, the particular dwarf type you crave, but, we've got dwarf types. Got all sorts. Let's head back to the game and do a quick recap of how things are going while people think about that. Or indeed don't think about it, because everybody here already has a dwarf named after them. It's entirely possible. Twitch only claims there are 4 more people here than named dwarves. So the farms are inside. Progress. The bridge has been rebuilt, which isn't really progress because it was already there before it got smashed, but whatever. We've now got Marksdwarf's training. We've got a fully set up melee militia. We've got offices for all our main nobles whose requirements are met, other than the mayor. What's the mayor's mandate? Make bracelets. Okay. Let's make... what do we want to make it out of? Take a rock bracelet, get it out of there quick. Just want one, thank you. That'll meet the mandate. Okay, we've had trade, but only one for the entire session, which does seem like pretty slim pickings to me. That might be something to do with the fact that they got attacked when they turned up last time. They may be a little bit put off by that. The well's now working, so we can feasibly seal ourselves in. People don't seem to be dumping. We've moved the prepared meals into their own separate area, which is apparently effective. We've doubled up on our stills. We've added melt objects to the list of things that people can do with those smelters, which is good. They're quiet. That's all just crafts dwarfs and masons. We've given bedrooms to most of our nobles who wanted them, I think. We've also started construction on siege weaponry pieces. So let's have a look and see how that's going. Anything going on in there? Oh, they've nearly finished. They've done all the ballista parts. Okay. Okay. So if we go up to here, and I want to build a ballista. Do you want to build a ballista? How do we do that? B. Is it a building or is it something else? I've never done this before. This is my very first siege weapon. Siege engines. There we go. I. Ballista. Ooh, they're pretty big. Can dwarves walk round them as well? That's a very good question. Okay. We're going to have to dig out a special ballista chamber. It's annoying they have to dig through like smooth wall. Fuck it. It's got that. There we go. That'll be better. You know what? Suggest a room for the ballista to the right of the long corridor. Oh, what I've done. You what I've done? I think that's right. I think that's what I've done. It's good. We can pop another one on the corridor below. Doesn't make any sense because it's curved the other way, doesn't it? IRL ghosts can fight, says Clay Cree. Interesting notion. I'm not what you would call a believer in ghosts, but IRL ghosts can't fight. Too ethereal. That makes more sense. I thought you were claiming that ghosts could fight in real life, which is a bit weird. Make war very different, wouldn't it? Wars would be crazy, because everybody dying would just get straight back up again and start fighting. I've seen a ghost kick a can. I've had a ghost run its fingers through mine while we're making pots. A poltergeist can fight, that's true. Go to the light, Carol Ann! Carol Ann! What a movie. Good old Poltergeist 1 and 2. Gotta love 'em. Gotta love 'em. Not the greatest horror films made, of course. There are far, far better horror films, but they're equally not bad. Not bad at all. And I've been thinking about going back and watching all of John Carpenter's films. Well, I say all of them. All of them up until In the Mouth of Madness, and then probably not bother with the rest. But I've been thinking about doing like a sit down and going through them all. Could be interesting. Could be fun. It's kind of a shame it's something I can't really integrate into the stream in any way. Right, there we go. Now we can build a ballista. Do you want to build a ballista? Put it in the corridor. Let's build it there. There we go. And we'll make it out of high wood. Sure. Oh, hang on. Oh, and pomelo. There we go. High wood and pomelo. Lovely. How does a catapult work? We don't really have any open spaces, open roofed spaces you could shoot a catapult from, so maybe we'll ignore that for now. This is exciting. This is my first ballista. If I type in JMQ ballista arrow. Oh, you've got to make the actual head and the arrow. Okay, so forge iron ballista arrow and assemble iron ballista arrow. How does that work? Assemble wooden ballista arrow. No, there's no point. Let's use iron arrows. Forge iron ballista arrowhead. Assemble iron ballista arrow. Assault on Precinct 13, Prince of Darkness, They Live, The Thing. I was thinking of even doing them in chronological order. And starting with, is it Dark Star? Is that John Carpenter's first student movie? Because I was thinking of doing like all of them. And I note you haven't put fucking what's his name? Big Trouble in Little China in that list. There's no Escape from New York on that list. He's got a few oversights there. John Carpenter did Halloween, didn't he, as well? Halloween's good, but it's not my favourite Carpenter film. That is actually In the Mouth of Madness, I think. That's one of my all-time favourite movies ever. Oh yeah, no, God, the canon of John Carpenter deserves so much watch time. I haven't seen so many of them in such a long time. I'll probably go back and have a little look at them. Yeah, maybe I should try and get Kel to watch them. I don't think the kids are old enough to watch any of John Carpenter's films. They could probably watch Big Trouble in Little China. Probably. There's nothing too scary in that. They definitely can't watch Prince of Darkness. I'm not showing them The Thing. That would be a terrible mistake. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think I can make it a family event, but I might be able to convince my girlfriend to join me. Then again, there's so many new films to watch as well, aren't there? Ah, well. Never mind. So, ballista arrows. Do I need to make the arrowhead and the arrow separately, or what? Fuck it. Arrowhead. I would like to say, let's have 50 ballista arrowheads, and then I say ballista, assemble iron ballista arrow, 50 of those, please. Presumably that will make 50 complete ballista arrows, or am I cray cray? Then again, I suppose it would be quicker to just watch the bad John Carpenter films, because then you could just watch Ghost of Mars, Vampires, and I don't think he made any other bad films. Oh, did he do Escape from LA? I don't know if he also made Escape from LA, because if he did, that is nowhere near as good as Escape from New York. Here's me sitting having whimsical thoughts about John Carpenter when you came here to watch me play Dwarf Fortress. 50's a bit excessive, you say? Well, sod it, we may as well make 'em. We've got so much iron knocking around. And we're duping up a load of steel as well, so let's have a quick look at the stocks as well. I was going to go to bed a minute ago. I won't be able to go to sleep when I go to bed anyway. I've got to stop streaming, and then it'll take me at least an hour and a half to 2 hours to sort of wind down and sit there going, oh, could I have done anything better? Was it a good stream? That kind of thing. And then I'll get to sleep. 26 steel bars, and nobody's doing any real melting here. It's quite disappointing, actually. I'm not happy about that. Not happy about that at all. Still. Again, things could be worse. Look at the created wealth of the fortress. 157, so that's what? 1 million trade credits. 1.5 million trade credits. Wow. Wow, wowie. Okay. This is it. I really have to stop streaming now. We've done a little recap. We've had a look. We've seen everything that we've done. Well, some of the stuff that we've done. Maybe not everything. But I feel like we've made a lot more progress than last time. Have I made up for the progress I didn't make last time? Because last time I just kept flapping my gums, going blah 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 all night, and we did bugger all. Although, admittedly, it was probably a funnier stream. Why is this not getting built? He says, having already said he's going to quit. Just one more command, just one more designation, and then I'll quit. I promised. I promised. I promise. Best Dwarf Fortress stream ever. What, last week? Ah, well, thank you very much. Easy to follow what was going on and entertaining. Well, that's the best you can hope for, really, with a Dwarf Fortress stream, isn't it? Make sure people aren't confused and give them the occasional smile/chuckle. Or, I don't know, maybe some of you were so moved by what I was doing that you just broke down crying on the floor. In which case, pull yourself together. Come on, it's only a stream. It's only a stream. That I wasn't originally going to say that. In my mind, I was going to go, oh yeah, I'll do a joke about people like being compelled to masturbate over my stream. And then I thought, that wouldn't work. That's going to upset people. And then I just went and said it anyway. What an idiot. Well, I suppose that's the kind of thing you do at 10 to 4 in the morning, isn't it? You don't tend to make the sanest of decisions, the smartest of moves. Ah, dear. More masterpieces flying out of the kitchen as well. Very nice. Anyway, escape. Save game. There we go. The end has begun. Oh, let's head over to the home screen and we'll have a little wind down chit chat for a few minutes. Oh, hang on a minute. So, may I ask, what days do you stream DF? It doesn't seem to say below. My scheduled streams are on Mondays and Thursdays, and I do them late night UK time. So, depending on where you are, you might want to have a look. Usually they don't start until at least 10:30 p.m. UK time, but sometimes, very rarely, they're earlier, and quite often they're later. So, do that. I usually go for about 3 or 4 hours. Tonight we have streamed for 5 hours, which is an unusually long one for me. But then again, it's just a hobby kind of thing. I'm not doing this professionally. So, although I don't tend to cancel streams that often unless I can shift them to another day, it does happen. And occasionally, like this, I get the house to myself for a night or two, and I do off-schedule streams. There's likely to be a few more off-schedule streams in the coming weeks because those of you who knew won't know about this, but where the radiator leaked in my room and we got all that mould, it's prompted us to do a full redecoration of the bedroom. And as such, where Kel is now sick of sleeping on an airbed in the front room, she's going to be spending a lot of time at her mum's and my parents' with the kids, so I can get all the decorating done. So that will also mean late in the evenings there will be more opportunities for streams. Can't really justify doing too many in the daytime because I'm supposed to be decorating, but there'll be more chances, I believe. You're welcome, Tidy. You're welcome. I'm doing the 24-hour stream in installments. I'm doing it in installments. Those are Booth. That is Booth. No, it's not Booth, is it? It's the yellow hair Booth. Blue hair's not, or the green hair. I can't tell. I can't recognise all the Yogg's emotes. It is. Okay, it is Booth. I thought so. Whoa! Hello! Settle down. That wasn't meant to happen. Okay. There we go. I can now actually exit from Dwarf Fortress because the save is complete. Fantastic. Wunderbar. Emollients. Which of those words isn't the correct one? So just closing down my YouTube playlist there as well to get Simon Swerwer out of the way. So, I forgot. Raid. We should do a raid. There's still 15 of us here. If those of you who are about to leave, don't worry. It's not vital that you come with us. It's just a nice thing if you do. Let me just look down and see who's available. On the list, we have Nirodon, who's currently got 67 viewers, but he doesn't accept raids, so we definitely can't raid him. RNG Strategist, who's got 25 at the moment, and appears to be listening to Master of Puppets, by the look of that thumbnail. There's me, who obviously we can't raid. Okay, so basically, it's only RNG Strategist. Has anyone got any good reason? He's good? Tidy says he's good. Okay, I'll trust you, Tidy. We'll go and raid him now. /raid. Oh, for fuck's sake, scoundrel. Please. Focus the correct opening. There we go. /raid. Oh my fucking god. I am tired. Sorry about this. Raid. There we go. And we say RNG Strategist. I'll hang around in there for a little bit with you guys, but oh fuck. There we go. I'll hang about in there for a bit, but I won't be there for long, and I'll see what he's like, and then maybe I'll drop a follow. Be nice, please. Don't go in there calling him a cunt or whatever. Yeah, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching. It's been a genuine pleasure, and I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are. Bye. Oh yeah, everybody has to sign up for the. Yeah, you can tell I haven't had enough sleep. There we go. 9, 10 of us. I think that's probably everybody at this point, right? Let's have a look at the view count if I can. 12 viewers. It's all good. Well, there we go. Off we go. Join the raid. Bye.
Genuinely worried that if I found a PC version here from now, the game's gonna be mad easy because everyone's gonna set all the items everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, there'll be no exploration. It'll be walking. And it'll be like, oh, here's a weird river at the cross. There's the bridge. Someone already built the bridge. The scoundrel I am raiding with 10 viewers. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for your raid. Hopefully you guys got that sweet fucking Pikachu. I feel like it'll be on separate server. But I haven't read that yet. I haven't read that'll be on separate server. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of worried that if I don't play, I'm not gonna have it. Or no, European West, EUW. I don't know how I got the backwards. European West server. I got you in. And scouted around getting for 7. We do a reread. Someone having a mood I wasn't tracking. 1,